Brooks doesn't want us to, and that's fine. Hey guys, nobody's in here yet. But we should have it on deck because say we get through the other one, we should have that ready to go. You know, I feel like we should just power through, and it might be confusing and it might be annoying, but like we should do it. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll talk to Brooks a little bit more. I just feel like she feels uncomfortable. Hey, Jose, I think you were in our other chats, so it's not a PACE thing anymore, y'all. It's not an NYU thing. Hey, Mike. Hey, is it Mike Castro is here? Hold up. Mike, we have to talk to you. And that's important. Let me go for a walk. Mike, can you respond if that was you? Okay. Mike, on our document at school, it says that you don't have something at home or Wi-Fi. How are you talking to us right now?
Told them that. You're good.
Are you okay to get online and stuff? Who else do we need?
Hey guys.
It's Columbia. It's your
Christian,
baby.
way to go private on TikTok so I can't see your inappropriate TikToks.
Wow.
Emmanuel.
Okay,
Emmanuel's on our list.
one thing at a time. Okay, Alex, you need to sign up for Mr. Morgan's Remind. So it's at B Morgan. Is to sign up for your Remind. COLUMB Math. She said I did that already.
They took home yesterday.
Jada said, hey, Miss Block. Jolena.
Can you tell them that they got a paper yesterday with all of this information?
Yeah, guys, really double check. We're here trying to spend time seeing who's not in classrooms. Take a second. And Cloacus, I think, also has one, social studies. It's not an NYU chat. This is a Columbia chat. Get out of here. Alex said, I am in it. I've even reacted to Mr. Morgan's posts. Okay.
She's in with Andrea Herrera. That's why.
Andrea Herrera. Okay. Guys, if you're logged in to Remind through like a parent's email or a phone number, please just make sure you tell us who you are. I've emailed or texted a couple parents and just said, who is this? So if it's an unfamiliar name to us, we're not going to know if you're in or not. Okay. All right, if there's only 10 people from Columbia in here right now, I gotta get out of Miss Black seat. If you see someone who's not here in Columbia, can you guys text or send a message? We're gonna start the reading in like 7 minutes. I know I'm late to the party. We had a staff meeting, but there's only 7 people in here from Columbia, and every other one has been filled. Pace had perfect attendance, and NYU, close. I'm here, Raniel. I'm here, Raniel.
Leave it. Rania, you spelled your name right that time. Good job.
Where's Derek? Derek, are you here? Derek, what month is it? Nathaniel,
Nate, get out.
Christian says, stop stalking me.
Yeah, Christian, don't act like I didn't see you.
No. Can I get counted? Yes, Isaiah, I'm going to start to take attendance soon. Let's figure out who we're missing. Do you guys want to say hi to Mr. Cloacus real quick? He seems stressed. It's your home. This hat. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Guys, here's your class without you. We're missing you. Hey, Cuevas, you there? Good. Hi, Mr. Cloacus. Hi, I'm here. Hey, Julia. Good to see you. There's only 16 people here, though. We're missing lots of friends. Kumar says, what's good? Hey, Kumar Hancock. Remember Kumar? You know. Oh, crazy. Dennis, you don't belong here. You're messing up my attendance. All right, we're ready for class. It's totally my fault, Julia, because we had an emergency meeting downstairs, so I had to pause class for a minute, but I'm ready now. We're ready. Ready to take attendance? We're ready to start this party with only 16 friends. Boop. Is the school clean now? It looks dirty, says Dennis. It does, yep. I'm gonna grab my paper. Hold on one sec. All right, kids, if you are in Columbia, you're in the right spot. Oh, look, Josiah's here. Before we ask questions and we get into stuff, I need all of you to quickly say here if you're in Columbia. If you are in NYU and you're one of these 13 people that don't live here, you need to leave. All right, so we're gonna start now. We have Leslie here. We have Catherine here. We have Christian, he's so excited to be here. We got Cuevas, we've got Chris Lee, we've got Isaac, Jada, Dennis again, you can go. We have Yaziah. We got Alex, we got Raniel, we got Josiah, Isaiah, Julia. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that's 13 people, but we have 16 in this group. So Dennis and Nathaniel, you need to leave. And then it looks like one more person's here that doesn't need to be here. Yasmin, I got you. Bye, Dennis. Nathaniel, you need to log out, bud. All right, and Mike, yep, sorry, Mike. All right, the next thing, like I had asked, Leslie, you can, but just can you keep the comments off so that I can talk to Columbia? All right, the next thing, like I asked you before, this paper that you guys got when I wasn't here yesterday, please check that you are added to all the Google Classrooms, all of the reminds, and that you have contacted each of those teachers today. So you should have, for each period today, told a teacher that you were here to practice giving attendance. Oh, hey, Jolina, I didn't put you in. I got you now. I'm added into all of them. Thank you, Christian. Make sure that you left your teachers a comment either on Google Classroom or Remind. I know some people have reached out and said, hey, Mr. Clokus's comments are turned off. Then try another way because we need to work our way around that and be able to tell all of our teachers that we've attended school today. The second thing, and it's okay, Alex, you said, I was a little busy today. Days are going to be like that, and we're going to, your schedule might need to change. It's just about before, 3:30 every day, being able to tell your teachers, I see the work, I am doing the work, I'm okay. It's just about being in communication. Oh, Jolina, I feel like I can hear your voice saying that, I'm here. All right, second thing, we don't really know anything just yet about what next week will look like. I know that was some of your first questions and comments. I know your parents are probably wondering. Hey, Devin, I got you. I'm going to mark you here. And Steph, it's okay. Yeah, Steph, you can be here if you missed some of your class. Oh, Kevin G, I got you. Miss Sui wants to say hi to Kevin G. Hey, Kevin G. She's where's Miss Sui? She's sitting on the heater. Writing notes. I guess you can't. She's in the sunlight. She's finishing some class notes up for us for our next book. Yes, Christian, I agree with your comment. I'm gonna pray that that's not the case either. Christian said his mom was talking about this potential that, we might not be here for a few weeks, and that's definitely not what I want at all. You guys have no idea how looking at these empty desks right now makes me feel. Knowing that you're at home and you're not in this space is really sad. So I'm trying my best to just know that you're safe and you're at home. But we don't know anything yet. And when we do, you guys are gonna be the first people that we tell. I'll go on live, I'll go on TikTok, I'll go on my school Insta, whatever I can to keep you all informed. All right. Okay. So when we log in, the biggest issue that I've had with NYU and with PACE is that some people are only using their cell phones right now as their device. So you might struggle with this next part. I'm not about to cry, I'm good. We're gonna open our class notes. If you're on a computer or an iPad or something, you're gonna open your Google Classroom to day, I think we're on day 8. Day 9, I'm sorry. All right, so it should look like this. Yep, grab a laptop, grab a second device. You know, if some people are using their phone to watch the live and then you're typing on something else. Good. If you don't have a device, you can just listen for today, and you should get out your notebooks that I gave you before I left on Tuesday. Yep, laptop is good. All right, when you open, it might be a little out of order, but we have a journal for today, and we're gonna give us some time to answer. And Derek, if you answered and you're all good and you don't need to read with us, then you can hit submit and you're good. This is just a space so I can do attendance and I can check in with you guys. And if you need direct instruction, you can get it. Your journal today is just how are you guys feeling? How are you holding up? What's your day gonna look like at home? Just 10 lines on your journal. If you don't have something, like Carlos just said, I don't have another device and he can't type at the same time, he's gonna write this in the journal that I gave him, that brown journal that you got to take home with you. Okay, so 10 lines, just how are you feeling? And when you're done, you're just gonna give me a thumbs up so that I can move on, okay? Now I'm gonna go grab a drink of water because I've been talking for, I feel like 12 minutes straight. Yeah, Raniel, if you don't have a computer, you're writing it out. How are you doing? Get on a piece of paper, but you should all have that brown, cool notebook that you were so psyched about getting. All right, I'm putting on my little, remember this playlist? Yeah, Derek, I can read your journal when the timer finishes. So I'm only gonna set it for 4 minutes. All right. Just the last couple classes said they were doing that too. That's funny. All right. Yeah, you can write in your notebooks, but if you want me to be able to read it, you should put it on Google Classroom. All right, I'm gonna start opening them because some people said they're done, like Derek and Christian. So just give me a sec, I'm gonna start to log in. Guys, I really miss you already. I really hope this isn't the case. I can't even imagine not being with y'all every day. All right. You're gonna get copyrighted. Oh, because of the song? Yeah, whatever. What other teachers are at school? Everybody is here today. There's nobody missing. Don't go on mines. I only have 2 sad emojis. Isaiah already turned his in. I can't even believe that. Good job, bud. All right, Derek asked me to go to his first, so I'm gonna check out his first. Wow. Derek, where's this energy, bro? Yo, his notes, you should see this. Like everything filled. Where is this kid? Oh my gosh. 7, I want to go back to school because Jada took my game away. She could mail it to you. There's a soccer game right now you're missing. It's okay. I don't want you to be in any crowded places, Kevin. Can you tell Mr. Morgan I stole his green pen? I will let him know that, yes. Justin made it to the chat. Hey, Justin, let me put down that you're here, bud. It's gonna come back in 2 pieces. All right, our chat is definitely up. We got 28 people here, so that's more than at Columbia's class. So we got some stranger danger going on. All right, Derek, your journal's up first, so let me pause my music. Derek. I'm feeling weird because it feels like I'm getting homeschooled. That's what this is. You are getting homeschooled. I also feel sick. Which means I'm sick. I've been sick since yesterday. Well, I hope that you guys are taking your temperature and you're making sure that you're keeping track of symptoms that you might have. A fever is definitely something you should be looking out for. Excuse me. My day at home is playing video games, watching YouTube, going on a bike ride. Nice. I wish I could go ride a bike right now and not be at school. I can't wait for Monday to go back to school. Ugh, boo-boo, I hope we're back at school Monday, but I don't know at this point. The last thing that I'm going to say is that I can't wait to see all my teachers again. Guys, you have no idea, like, the more I keep reading and stressing over things, you're literally all I'm thinking about is, I can't even imagine, like, if we do spend days apart, like, how that's going to feel to reunite and see each other. It's wild. It's okay, Dev, you could take a break. TikTok said you had the corona. I didn't. It was just my eye. It's still kind of swollen, but I'm okay. No fever, no other sicknesses. I got 15 notifications from each class. Yeah, all of the teachers are updating their classroom. Oh, geez, that scared me. So you probably will get a lot of updates, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, Derek, great job. He said he wanted to share. Does anyone else want to share out their journal? I know Christian said his was done. Is that okay, Christian? I'm going to try my best to, keep it fun. I know you guys said you missed class. I'll bring my microphone and I'll bring all the weird stuff back to my apartment so I can try to make class fun. So weird, so weird. Anyway, they already closed my sister's school. Can you see mine? Yeah, Alex, you want me to pull yours up? Kevin said, don't show mine. Sherilyn, if you missed Paces, I'm glad you logged in. You can just, do the notes with us. We're going to read one act today and finish our notes pretty quickly. I'm just going to do one more journal. Okay. So Alex said hers was ready. Miss Mitch late to her own class. It wasn't my fault. I was late, guys. We had a meeting. All right. Alex said my day is okay because I'm babysitting my little sister. She's crying right now because I won't carry her. Oh. Home's been pretty chill. I wish I had a quiet place to do my work. Yeah, it's definitely stressful to take care of a baby and try to do work. I miss everyone already, and I hope we get to go back to school soon. I keep getting notifications about work, and I'm pretty stressed and stress eating. Yeah, I ate a whole container, guys, of Girl Scout cookies earlier. I feel you. I'm very stressed. But again, if we have technology, we're going to be okay. Like I could see your comments. We'll find a way that maybe I can see your faces and we can have a better conversation, All right, Leslie, I would love to read yours, but we're going to get started. The live, guys, we're going to keep it really short. I know that because I was late, that's totally my fault. You probably have other plans. All we need to do is 2 slides together, and then you're on your own. So we'll make it really quick. All right. I'm going to post a link right now to the SparkNotes No Fear if you want to start to log in. We're going to be in Act 2, Scene 3. Sorry, it's been a long day. So I'm going to post the link right here. Sherilyn, it's okay if you were late. All we did was the do now. So we're going to start the reading now. Okay? Sorry, if you hear that noise, that's just emails going off all day. Derek said, finna get an A+ on day 9. You really are. It looks great. Okay. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you were able to click that link. Can you put it on the Google Classroom? Absolutely. Guys, thanks for questions like this. You're really going to help make this an easier process for everybody. You know me, anything I can do to help y'all read this Romeo and Juliet, I'm in for it. All right, I need to find my book. I think I left it on the shelf. Hold on 1 second. Take a little coffee break, a little water break, and open to your link. to whatever act I just said we're in. Watch my TikTok that I just posted. That's what you should do right now. Did y'all see that with Mr. LeBruno? Look at me, you're not even here, and I'm getting just as distracted as I would in class. But yeah, this TikTok. You guys see it? Like and subscribe. All right, I'm grabbing my book. Hold on 1 second. I'm literally never gonna get off live. I'm just gonna sing off for 50 days. Hey. Oh, you're doing great. It's fine. I love them. I love them, Miss Zoe. All right, are you ready? Listos? Hey guys, can we sing our song? What was it? Were we the ones that sang Baby Einstein, Little Einstein? No. Ace does that. All right. Who said cringe? Justin? All right. We are gonna start on slide. For some reason, it's on slide 2. You should be defining the words vice and virtue before we start to read. So maybe take a second to Google those words. What does it mean to have a vice? And what does it mean to be virtuous? All right, the questions we're listening for as I read 2 roles today. I'm going to be Romeo and I'll be Friar Lawrence. What's up? 6 what? Yeah. So as we read, we're listening for the following questions. We're listening for what does it mean that virtue can turn to vice? Who is Friar Lawrence? Easy. Sherilyn wants to be Romeo. That's funny. Why does Romeo visit Friar Lawrence? And what is the meaning of feasting with my enemy? Just to help you out too, to answer who is Friar Lawrence, I'm going to give you a link to the characters. This will tell you exactly who he is, and you can just copy that. So that's the link that I just posted. I don't know where it shows up, here. But this will tell you all about Friar Lawrence. It says that he is somebody that helps Romeo and Juliet throughout the play. He's going to perform their marriage, and he's someone that Romeo looks to for advice, and then we'll see Juliet will ask him for advice too. He's the only religious figure in our play, so it makes sense that people are going to him for advice. He is somebody that makes a lot of plans really easily, and he's going to figure out how to marry Romeo and Juliet. It will be part of a larger plan to get the 2 families to get back together. The Spark Notes also says that he has a lot of mystical or magical knowledge. I'm not telling them the answer. I'm just reading off the link that I sent them. And yeah, he's just like somebody that's really trying to make things right between the 2 families. Okay, you don't have to copy all of what SparkNote says, but you can use it to help you out. Okay. All right, I'm going back to my No Fear, and I'm ready to read. So we should be kind of starting question. We're listening for question 4. I'm going so fast. I gotta stop. This is me being like anxious, and I don't know what you guys are doing or how far you are. So I'm gonna chill out for a second. Is that Dennis's brother? Yeah, this is 7th grade. You can go. Sure, Miss Taylor's gonna post some notes for you. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I know. I'm moving fast. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm in Alex's. She's still defining vice and virtue. That's what we should do first. So let's just take a second. I'm gonna stop. It's okay, Manuel. I'm gonna mark you down as here. Hold on 1 second. Thanks for saying. I miss you, Sherilyn. Thank you. Yeah, Catherine, are you saying that you defined vice and virtue? Can I read it off your notes? I feel like dehydrated right now. Been talking for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna read off Catherine's because she's great. Okay, even though it's the tiniest font I've ever seen. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, Catherine says that vice is immoral or wicked behavior. Yeah, a vice is typically something that we might consider a sin or even just like a bad habit. And virtue is having high moral standards. So basically like doing the right thing, doing great things. Good job. Need some G fuel. What's G fuel? Like Gatorade? I'm dying. Okay, moving on. So virtue is like when you live your life in a morally good way. Like you're not gonna lie or cheat or steal. You're not gonna hurt people or drink or do things like that. Yeah, I need some gamer fuel, sure. Gatorade, energy drink. I need coffee. You guys know me. This has been empty. Struggling. Okay. So we've defined vice and virtue. Why might it be bad to have too much virtue? That was our first question. So after you defined those two words, you should say, like, if you have too much virtue or too much doing the morally right thing, why could that be a bad thing? Devin, did you write something down? You want me to go? I got you. Miss Block is helping some other teachers finish up their lessons because you know her, she's been done. Devin, you're not done yet. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many emails right now, stressing me. After you're not done yet. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many emails right now, stressing me. Afterwards, checking on you, Sherilyn. Oh, you're gonna say it? Yeah, Devin, type it. Sorry, I just not used to this yet. Like, how do you call on students? So Devin, why could it be bad to have a lot of virtue?
No. Which one is it? I still have to do 7 through 9 because I just did.
Can we go on to question 4? Yeah, sorry, I was getting distracted. Yeah, you can move on. I'm about to go onto Classroom to type the definitions. Good, Sherilyn, you should be on there. Yep. Can you guys see the chat? Yeah, obviously you guys can see what each other are writing. Yep. All right. Devin just said that having too much virtue can be bad because your life wouldn't be as exciting and you wouldn't feel like you can make mistakes. Yeah. My phone's about to die. Sorry, Mike. Okay, so we'll move on pretty quickly. I'm getting distracted, but I'm good. All right, we're gonna start reading. So if you guys are on the SparkNotes link, I linked you to it earlier. I put it on the Classroom. I'm gonna start to read, okay? We're trying to figure out who is Friar Lawrence and why did Romeo go see him? I'm gonna do my best here. All right, Friar Lawrence enters by himself carrying a basket. The smiling morning is replacing the frowning night. Darkness is stumbling out of the sun's path like a drunk man. Now, before the sun comes up and burns away the dew, I have to fill this basket of mine with poisonous weeds and medicinal flowers. So the friar is someone who can make medicine and he can make poison. And this is definitely important for the text, okay? The earth is nature's mother and also nature's tomb. Plants are born out of the earth and they are buried in the earth when they die. From the earth's womb, many different sorts of plants and animals come forth, and the earth provides her children with many excellent forms of nourishment. Everything nature creates has some special property, and each one is different. Herbs, plants, and stones possess great power. There is nothing on earth that is so evil that it does not provide the earth with some special quality. There is nothing that does not turn bad if it's put wrong, used, and abused. Virtue turns to vice if it's misused. Vice sometimes becomes virtue through the right activity. So again, guys, we said why this block's calling me. Hello? What's up? Hello? I think so. Hey, Mike, one more time. Are you good if we were at home on Monday? You have a device or you need to pick one up? Do we need to print your work? I'm asking him. He's right here. Kevin asked for me to put you on speaker. No, it's none of your business, Kev. Lewis says this is funny. Ruby, I'm not sure. She was in the chat, but we'd have to contact her. We could just call. I can text mom. Yeah. Ruby is here. Ruby, do you need notes printed or do you have access to a Chromebook or computer? Internet. Speak now or forever hold your peace, friends. We're trying to print everything we can for all of y'all. And Mike, you never answered me. Mike, can you call Miss Block? Can you remind her? Can you do something? All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up because all the rest of the kids are trashing me because I'm not reading and we're 33 minutes in class. But I told them to call you. All right, bye. Okay, sorry again. So the last line that he read says, vice becomes virtue through the right activity. So how can doing something bad sometimes be virtuous or morally right? Oh, Mike said he had to leave. Okay. So anyone that wants to type an answer, let's just go for it. How can maybe sometimes doing something that's bad be actually morally right? I did not. I thought she said, that's the one she said she would do it. Okay. I'll log off from them in about like 15 minutes, so. You can learn from your mistakes. So Lewis, you can log out, okay? It's the last time I'm gonna ask and then I'm gonna call home. You can do bad things for a good reason, like standing up for someone. Yeah. I was even thinking like, sometimes if people have stolen things, I think of like Robin Hood, right? Stealing from someone is morally wrong. That's a vice, stealing. But it can be virtuous if you're helping people out, right? You can do something bad that can be good for others. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. All right, so that should have answered number 2 for us. Number 3 on your notes, just tell me a little bit about Friar Lawrence, that he works for the church. He's gonna help them get married and stuff. He's someone that is good with advice. All right, and now we gotta keep reading to figure out why is Romeo showing up to see him. All right, Romeo enters the church. The friar's talking to himself. He says, inside this little rind of this weak flower, there is both poison and powerful medicine. If you smell it, you feel good all over your body. But if you taste it, you'll die. There are 2 opposite elements in everything. in men as well as in herbs, good and evil. When evil is dominant, death soon kills the body like a cancer. Romeo shows up now and he interrupts. He says, "Good morning, Father." Friar Lawrence, "God bless you. Who greets me so early in this morning?" "Young man, something's wrong if you're out of bed this early. Every old man has worries, and worried men never get any sleep. But young men shouldn't have a care in the world. They should get to bed early and get plenty of sleep. Therefore, the fact that you're awake this early tells me you've been upset with some anxiety. If that's not the case, then this might be the answer. You, Romeo, have not been to bed tonight." Romeo said, "Your last guess is right. I enjoyed a sweeter rest than sleep." Who remembers why Romeo might have not gone to bed the night before? Where was Romeo last night? I'm going to have the teacher a moment. I'll wait. He was at Juliet's garden. Yep, he was talking to Juliet. He was under her balcony. Yes, yes, yes. He stayed up all night to talk to his lady. All right. Friar Lawrence doesn't know about Juliet yet, so he says, "May God forgive you if you have sinned. Were you with Rosalind?" And Romeo says, "With Rosalind, Father? No, I've forgotten that girl and all the sadness that she brought me." "That's good, my boy, but where have you been?" "I'll tell you before you have to ask me again. I've been feasting with my enemy." This is our last question on this slide. Romeo said, "I've been feasting with my enemy." Was he literally eating a meal with his enemy? Yeah, basically, Jolina, you're right, and Alex, it means like he was with Juliet, who was supposed to be his enemy. He was spending time with her. He was enjoying her. All right. "Suddenly, someone wounded me with love and was wounded with love by me. You have the sacred power to cure us. I carry no hatred, holy man, because my request will benefit my enemy." "Speak plainly." This is Friar Lawrence now. He says, like, "Boy, you better get to the point. You better tell me what's going on. Make your meaning clear, my son. A jumbled confession can only receive a jumbled absolution." Romeo says to Friar Lawrence, "I love Rich Capulet's daughter." So this is going to be our answer. Like, why is he there? "I love her and she loves me. We're bound to each other in every possible way, except we need you to marry us." So this is our text evidence. He's there because he needs Friar Lawrence's help. Yep, we're still in the partner read. Sherilyn, I would just find a separate space to be in. Romeo is Juliet's son's enemy. No, Romeo is the enemy of Juliet's father, right? Romeo is a Montague and Juliet is a Capulet. And they're, why is he screaming? Mr. Morgan is just in the hallway yelling. Repeat everything you just said. Okay. Romeo is at Friar Lawrence's at the church to ask for help to get married. He wants Friar Lawrence to marry him to Juliet. That is our answer. Should I go walking to the school? No, Carlos, no one should come to school. They will let you know if you're supposed to pick up stuff. They'll contact you, okay? Don't come up here. I know you don't live that far, but we're all kind of supposed to be on our own right now and like not have kids in the building. All right, can I move on? Are we ready for the next part? We left off at, "We need you to marry us." "I'll tell you more later about when we and where we met, how we fell in love, and how we exchanged promises. But now I'm begging you, please agree to marry us today." Now this is where Friar Lawrence becomes my favorite character, because I feel like he's the only one that's really going to tell Romeo what's up. Okay, he's really going to tell Romeo that he cannot just be falling in love with these girls back to back, right? Yeah, a friar. The friar is the guy who would say, like, do you, Romeo, take Juliet to be your wife, right? He can perform the wedding. Okay, so I'm going to read Friar Lawrence's little sassy response right now. Friar Lawrence said, Holy Saint Francis, this is a drastic change. Have you given up so quickly on Rosalind, whom you loved so much? Then young men love with their eyes and not their hearts. Jesus and Mary, how many tears did you cry for Rosalind? How many salty teardrops did you waste, salting a love that you never tasted? He said, why'd you cry over this girl you couldn't even get, right? Love him, yes. The sun hasn't yet melted away the fog you made with all your sighs. The groans you used to make are still ringing in my old ears. There's still a stain on your cheek from a tear that hasn't been washed off yet. If you were ever yourself and the sadness was yours, you and your sadness were all for Rosalind. And now you've changed? Then repeat after me. You can't expect women to be faithful when men are so unreliable. Boom. All right, he gave up Rosalind because he found Juliet. And for him, Juliet was the most beautiful girl in the world. That's deep, yeah, I know. That's why I love him. Miss Mitch, can you see my work? Yeah, Josiah can log in. You're on your classroom. You're good. Let me check it out. No, Josiah, I actually don't see anything posted. You should be on day 9, bud. We are on the partner read slide. We just finished it, okay? All right. If you finished those first few questions, now you can actually, you're right, move to game time. So how does Friar Lawrence feel about love, and how does Romeo feel about love? Carlos, don't do that. Does Friar Lawrence think that Romeo should be falling in love so quickly? Yeah, foolish is a good word, Julia. He's saying, like, to be in love, you need to be, he says the word, like, reliable, right? No one's going to believe me if I'm telling every girl that I, like, I'm in love with her and I'm obsessed with her, right? You have to really commit to those feelings and follow through. And Romeo doesn't do that. I agree, Wilson. I don't think Friar Lawrence thinks it's bad, though. I think he wants people to love, but you need to commit. He's all about commitment. All right, I'm gonna keep reading because we're at 44 minutes and I really gotta log off in about 6 minutes, so you guys can do the last slide on your own. All right, so we're at the bottom. Romeo says, you scolded me for loving Rosalind. And Friar Lawrence said, I scolded you for obsessing about her, not for loving her. So if you're looking for evidence for your game time slide, that's great. Friar Lawrence doesn't think people should obsess over the people they love. And that we see that a lot, right? Like people have an unhealthy balance in their relationships. It should be like you love someone and that's stable, not obsessing. All right. Romeo said, you told me to bury my love. And Friar Lawrence responds and says, I didn't tell you to get rid of one love and replace her with another. Oof. So Friar Lawrence is the opposite of Mercutio and Benvolio. He's saying you should never have just like moved on to the next one. We are in Act 2, Scene 3, buddy. Justin, you don't have to tell us when you go to the bathroom. You can just go. Suey's cracking up. Oof. All right. Romeo says, please, I beg you, don't scold me. The girl I love now returns my love. The other girl didn't love me. We know that. Friar Lawrence says, oh, she knew very well that you were acting like you were in love. without really knowing what love means. But come on, you inconsistent young man, and come with me. I'll help you with your secret wedding. This marriage may be lucky enough to turn the hatred between your families into pure love. Romeo says, let's go, I'm in a rush. And then Friar Lawrence says, go wisely and slowly. Those who rush stumble and fall. All right, so we read the whole scene. It's available to you to read online again if you need it. The notes are for you to complete. And if you have any questions at all, usually you're going to be able to interact and ask questions a little more slowly. I know we rushed through a lot today because I was delayed in getting on here. All right. So by around, 3:30 or 4:30, you guys should have this submitted, like an hour or two. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions before I log off? Because we need to be back downstairs for another staff meeting in about 15 minutes. So I gotta go. And Miss Block is running down the hallway yelling. Can you?
7, 8, 9.
She's doing it. Brooks said she would, and then she didn't.
And then, how do you want me to put your other stuff?
Sorry,
in,
guys.
Since you have like day 75 also done, since we're never going back to school. The other 2 packets, it's like day 12 through 18. Do you want me to just like put that at the bottom of our file?
Yeah,
Like, how-
or
Just put
on
it
the
all
last,
on
with
the
the
last
last day, yeah. Because it'll be more than 2. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, any other like questions, comments, concerns, love you want to send to your classmates real quick before I close this chat and our live? Tell everybody I say hey, yes I will. Tell Misui I said hey, I will. All 7 points for the exit ticket. You darn right, Julia, all 7 points. Jada, today it's not. Sorry, I really hate to do this, but that we've just been having random meetings that as soon as we know something, we all have to go meet. So we're gonna go downstairs right now. Finish everything that you can. Whatever questions you have, message me, email me, and make sure you're on Remind, okay? Love you so much. I gotta log off. Bye, guys. Pray for everybody, all right? Good vibes.